Good morning, cadets. This week we are discussing the question paper of UPSC NDA GAT examination of the year 2009. And this is the first NDA examination of the year 2009. So it was held in the month of April. So we have discussed yesterday number of examples of synonyms, antonyms, and a few examples of spotting errors. Spotting errors are very important from the examination point of view of GAT examination. And you are learning rules of grammar there that are applicable to that particular example. So we'll just in a hurry, whatever we have seen, just will repeat some of those examples which we have already seen, and we'll go to the other examples of this question paper. So at first we'll take up those which we have already discussed. So we'll take up first the question number 17. He hesitated to accept the post as he did not think that the salary would be enough for a man with a family of three. So what is the error here? As in place of as, what should come? Because should come. He hesitated to accept the post because he did not think that the salary would be enough for a man with a family of three. Next one, have you gone through either of these three chapters? So in place of either, what should come there? Either of these three chapters. Be sure. When three chapters are there, either will not come. So what should come in place of either? It should be any. So in place of that, it should be any. So we'll go to the next example now. I'm learning English for 10 years without much effect. For 10 years. That shows duration. If it shows duration, then what form should be there in this earlier clause? Will it be present continuous? No, you cannot use present continuous. Then what you should use? You should use present perfect tense. So what will be the form of the verb there? I am learning English. It should be I have been learning English. It should be I have been learning English. So let's go to the next example now. Ramesh has agreed to marry with the girl of his parent choice. To marry with the girl with preposition should not be used. So what should come there? To marry the girl. You can use with marry to also. He married to. So his classmate. So here Ramesh has agreed to marry the girl. Here you need not use any preposition there. We'll go to next now. The pity is that no sooner he had. So we have seen this example yesterday. No sooner he had, there has to be inversion. Remember, whenever no sooner comes, you should check whether than has come. Yes, than has come. Then you have to check whether there is inversion soon after no sooner. Is there inversion? No, inversion is not there. Inversion means in play it should not be with the subject. So it should be with the verb. So no sooner had he, inversion. So it has to be no sooner had he. We'll go to the next now. When he was arriving, the party was in full swing. When he arrived, that should be the form there. When he arrived, the party was in full swing. Let's go to next now. 23rd one. That also we have seen. See, comprising along with comprising of will not come. It should be consisting of. Or even if you don't use comprising of, the absolutely no problem, because a committee of experts of 5 members. It's a committee of experts of 5 members. That is also all right. But remember, of will be used with consisting, not with comprising. Well, now we'll move on to the next example and we'll discuss 24th one, because remaining all examples we have seen yesterday in the last session we have seen that. So let's go to the next example, question number 24. I can't help to sneeze. I got drenched yesterday and I have a bad cold. I got drenched yesterday, absolutely correct, and have a bad cold. Okay. After help, what should come? So where is the error here? Error is in A. I can't help sneezing. It should be I can't help sneezing. I got drenched yesterday and I have a bad cold. So A, there is error in A. I have lived from the hand to the mouth for all those 50 years, though nobody knows it. Is there any error there? Yes, there is an error in B. From the hand to the mouth. The right idiom is from hand to mouth. Somehow he has managed to survive. I have lived from hand to mouth means he has just managed to survive for all these 50 years, though nobody knows it. Okay, we'll go to the next now. Question number 26. I hope you understood. 24th, I can't help sneezing. 25th, the right phrase is from hand to mouth. The should not be used there. We'll go to next one, 26th one. Both he as well as his friend. Both he and his friend. Both he as well as his friend worked in close harmony on the same project. So where is the error there? Error is in A. Whenever both comes, what should follow? Whenever both comes, it is not as well as, but it should be and. Both he and his friend worked in close harmony on the same project. So last one here, in spotting errors, the monk loved riding and hunting and refused to conform by rules and regulations of the ancient monastic order. See here in the case of this, prepositions are the ones very important. So here the monk loved riding and hunting, absolutely correct. Of the ancient monastic order, that is also correct. Then something is wrong with and refuse to conform by rules and regulations. See, and refuse to conform. What does conform mean? By rules and regulations. It's a conform means stick to and conform to rules and regulations. It has to be refuse to conform to. So with conform what should come? It should be stick to or conform to rules and regulations, not by. Okay, I hope you understood this. You have to find out which preposition you should make use of it. So remember the rules. After confirm, to should come. Conform to rules and regulations. Then along with both what should come? And. Both should be followed by hand. The right idiom is hand to mouth. I can't help sneezing. Help is such a verb. After that ing form of the verb should be there. Not the, yes, here to form is there, infinitive is there, that is wrong. So it has to be ing form of the verb, not infinitive. So let's move on to the next question now. Comprehension passage. So next one is comprehension passage. Let's understand it. In this section, you have three short passages. After each passage, you will find several questions based on the passage. So there is one particular passage. You can just glance through that passage, which is an example there. We have seen this similar example again and again being repeated. So we'll just have a look and we'll just move on to that. In our approach to life, be it pragmatic or otherwise, a basic fact that confronts us squarely and unmistakably is the desire for peace, security, and happiness. So different forms of life at different levels. So you'll find that same passage is again and again repeated. And in the past also we have seen this. So therefore, we'll not go much in detail as far as this passage is concerned. We'll take up the first passage straight away. So are you ready? Yes. Now, when we are going to discuss the passage, what should be your approach? See, nowadays they are giving one or two passages or maximum three passages they will give you. So let's see here how you should approach the questions on the passage. First, you read the questions and then try to find answers for that. So read the questions here. So let's read the questions first. Some people enjoy saving money because they are able to live a happy life. Saving is a passion with them. Yara, Joa, continue madlela. So this question is a bit tricky. It all appears quite easy, but you have to read again and again and try to understand. See, they have given that for no other reason than the pleasure of saving money. Pleasure. Now here, what is given there? They're able to enjoy the pleasures of life. See, that is not given there. The pleasure of saving money is given, not the pleasure of life. So try to understand that. They're able to live a happy life, but it's a pleasure of saving money. And therefore, the right answer will be saving is a passion with them. So don't go with the word which is given there in the passage. Try to understand the passage. It is a bit tricky one. And remember that this question paper is quite difficult. There are many questions which are quite easy. But what is very important is you should be able to answer most of them. It is not that you should be able to answer only few. You should be able to answer almost all questions. And these are the questions which are quite tricky, and you have to have proper understanding of the passage, and therefore read the questions, then go back to the passage and try to understand. So let's go to the next question now. Okay, you got the first answer. Let's go to the second question. That is, if a money box is given, so what we'll do, we'll keep the passage and we'll go through that question. If a money box is given to a child, what should accompany it? Now, does it usually begin with a money box? Imagine a painter drawing. So, if you give a money box, when you give a money box, the gift should always be accompanied by a box of tools. Tips on the advantage of saving money. Is it given there? No way it is given there. Guidelines to preserve. Instructions on when and how to open. Is it all given there? The gift should always be accompanied. The gift of money box, that should be accompanied by a box of tools. And box of tools to open it. So whenever he needs money, he can always take money from that, so that it's not merely that saving money, it's also using that money, spending that money, and using appropriately, spending appropriately. That is what he will learn. Okay, we'll go to the last question. That is, a miserly man of 40 does not go to the theater because. Now, this miserly man, and what was there in the passage, what we have seen here? Yes, a young man, the infant has grown into a miser. By the age of 40, he has a substantial bank account. But he persuades himself that he is poor. So he persuades himself that he is so poor that he never go to the theater. So what is the answer for that? He persuades himself. A miserly man of 40 does not go to the theater because he persuades himself that he is very poor. So that will be the right answer. Hope you got the answers. For first one, it's saving is a passion. Second one, a box of tools to open it. And 30th one, he persuades himself that he is very poor. So let's go to the next passage now. Shall we go to the next passage? Passage number 2 we'll take up now. Let's discuss passage number 2. In the field for ticket costing 8 annas, you stood a chance of acquiring a variety of articles. Did I ask you to read the passage first? No. What did I say? Read the questions first. When you read the questions, there will be questioning attitude and it will be easier for you to understand the passage. And you'll be able to give right answers. The writer purchased a ticket to win a prize, to enter the feat, to buy some eatables in the feat, to play some games. They in the paragraph stands for the writer's friends, the organizers of the feat, the stall owners in the feat, the onlookers. So here the writer purchased. Why he purchased a ticket? That's the first question. Who are they in the paragraph? And last question, the writer was stunned. See here, this is a personal response question. You have to go deep into that, and then only you'll be able to give answer for this. 33rd one. He did not win a prize. He was at a loss as to what to do with the prize. People giggled. The feat organizers were rude to him. So let's go to the passage now and let's see what is the answer for the first question. The writer purchased a ticket. Let's see here. In the feed for a ticket costing 8 annas. So what he has done, he has purchased a ticket. You stood a chance of acquiring a variety of articles. Pin cushions. So what were those articles? Pin cushions. So question yourselves. Try to understand it rather than simply reading for the sake of it. Sewing machines, cameras, or even a road engine. So these were the prizes. So these were the articles. One evening they drew ticket number 1005 and I happened to own the other half of the ticket. Well, the writer purchased the ticket. Why? Because he thought that he may get a prize. So you have got a chance of getting a prize. So to win a prize, right? Not to buy eatables and all. If you go on and I happen to own the other half of the ticket, they declared that I became the owner of a road engine. So nothing about eatables and all, isn't it? So as you go on, you will understand that nothing to do with eatables. So to play some games, no. So right answer is to win a prize. Now here I have, they declared that I became the owner of a road engine. Who are they? That is a question. So they declared. Now he has gone, bought the ticket, and what has happened? He was the one who had won the prize. And what was the article? It was a road engine. So who are those people who have declared him the owner of a road engine? Naturally, who are they? The organizers of the fete. They are the ones who have declared him the owner of the road engine. Don't ask me how a road engine came to be included among the prizes. It is more than I can tell you. I looked stunned. People gathered round, gazed at me. Now here the last question. The writer was stunned because he did not win a prize. He won a prize. He was at a loss as to what to do with the prize. People giggled, the feat organizers were no. What is the answer here? He was at a loss. What will he do with road engine? That was the question. So the right answer for this is he was at a loss as to what to do with the prize. So let's see the last one now. So let's see the last passage which is given there in this particular examination. Now here again read the question. The word which is used with a double meaning is, which is that word with a double meaning? Figure, fitness, shape, indicators. Now then it in the second paragraph refers to camp, lake, holiday, walk. If you take about 20 minutes to walk from the lakeside to the camp, it means that you're not healthy enough. So what is the answer for that? That is what we have to look for. Walk too too slowly, need practice in walking, must get used to the exercise. Okay, let's move on to the passage now and let's understand the passage and let's answer these questions. And what is the first question? Which word has a double meaning? Let's read entire passage. A holiday in Uttarakhand is about supporting the economy and ecology of this fledgling state with your heart, mind, and muscle. Being at the camp with your family is a great bonding experience combined with a grand taste of wildlife and adventure. First comes the walk from the lakeside to the camp. It's one of the best indicators here to figure out how in our or out of shape you are. A figure, that word has come over here, shape also has come over there. Out of shape you are, here to figure out. Anything upwards of 50 means it is time to start taking your body and fitness levels. Fitness word has come over here. To cool off there. So indicators is it there anywhere? Indicators, yes, indicators is also there in the second paragraph. So all these words have come in the second paragraph. But remember, figure is the word that has got double meaning. It's one of the best indicators here to figure out, to sort out, to conclude, to find out, to figure out. Now, figure, shape. How in or out of shape you are. How is your figure? How is your shape? So figure can mean shape. Figure can mean how to conclude or how to sort out or yes, how to find out. That is what is the meaning. So it is with a double meaning. So you've got the answer, figure. See here, it's not so easy. So this was one of the most difficult question papers on that in that particular year, 2009. Okay, let's go to the next question now. It in the second paragraph refers to. Now it's one of the best indicators here. First comes the walk from the lakeside to the camp. First comes the walk. Walk. See, simply blindly if you write, you may think it's a lake, or you may think it's a camp. No. First comes the walk. It's a walk from the lakeside to the camp. The answer is walk, right? So it's not camp, lake, holiday, right? It's a walk. So let's go to the last one. That is, if you take about 20 minutes to walk from the lakeside to the camp, it means that, okay, this is a personal response question and you will find what is the answer there. Now here you see here. It's one of the indicators here to figure out how in or out of shape, how you are in shape, how you are out of shape. What does it mean? How you are healthy, not healthy enough, how you are not healthy enough. So that will be the answer for this, how you are not healthy enough. Okay, I hope you have got the answer for these all questions, how you are not healthy enough. So how you are not healthy enough, that is the question answer for the last question. Thank you. Goodbye.